everybody, welcome back to Tabletop Escapades. We have a party divided right now. We've got Pomper on the back of Potbelly going into a troll encampment, offering up his mace in the hope of convincing Malik, who supposedly has some remedy for poor Pomper in order to heal. We also have the other three characters. They're in a cave. It's actually very interesting. They got to this point a lot sooner than I was expecting.
I promise.
It's very interesting. They're in this cave, and they rescued very creatively. I actually didn't say that on camera or off camera. I liked the banishment and moving in the cage. I thought that was very effective.
Thanks.
I liked the Holy Order cry from Kyle. I thought that was very good. And so that's going on, and they're going to try to get this person out of the cave without raising any suspicion. So we'll have to see what happens there.
Is that thing a human? What race?
Simon Patrick?
Yeah.
He's a human.
Human? Okay.
It's Patrick Simon.
Okay.
He is a human.
Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
He's got a big beard.
We did refer to him as it for quite
Yeah,
some time.
I was like,
Well,
what is
the
this?
only thing I was just trying to emphasize is that he was just so mangled.
Filthy.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
hard to distinguish
know.
it, but now he's all just a gruff-looking human.
Kind of like Robin Williams in
You know,
Jumanji.
Yeah, exactly.
Or Leonardo DiCaprio in Man in the Iron Mask.
It actually
it.
is Robin Williams from Jumanji. That's a big part of the story.
Oh,
Please
okay.
look forward to.
Let me write that down.
Rip.
Yeah, please make a note of that. Bird cough as well.
You guys see the new Jumanji?
no.
I think Kyle Boss would like this one.
I think you're so rad. I bet I would love it.
Yeah.
But I'll never see it.
I thought numerous times. I was like, Kyle would like this.
You were sitting in a theater watching that movie.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yep. It went to the low budget theater.
Gotcha.
So it was $5.
Yeah.
Kyle, I have to ask, does that make you feel pretty good when he was like, "Hey, I was just randomly thinking about you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thought about you, man.
Yeah.
You're loved."
I mean, we all think about Huber a lot.
That's
I think
true.
about you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
probably
love.
think about Ben, Huber, and Bob. I think about you guys a lot.
What about Brad?
I think about Brad too.
Don't think about me.
We
I think
interact
about-
less
I think about Brad a
frequently.
lot.
Brad and I interact less frequently.
True.
I think about Brad a lot. There are a lot of times I'm watching something and they're playing something and I'm like, I wonder how Brad would feel about this.
Yeah.
Or
I see
like,
Brad in the World Monster Hunter
Yeah.
yeah.
Kill monsters.
killing monsters.
All right, we're getting way off track, which will happen. We're starting off. We really didn't explain the where the other three characters, their situation very well, but we'll get into it.
We're in a tunnel. It's fine.
Not that important at the moment because we're starting off because you got the short shaft.
Short shrift.
Shaft.
Short shaft.
Short shrift.
You got
No, in
shafted.
this world there are no shrifts. There are only
Oh, got
shafts.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
all right, got it.
I would like to
Rick,
keep
Let me take a
things-
note of that too.
Shafts
Yeah,
of
please.
different lengths.
Yes, I
All the shafts are also played by
I
Robin
try to
Williams.
keep things as RP as possible. I know you were trying to wag your fingers, but in
Yeah.
this world, it's short shaft is
Got
the
it.
colloquial phrase.
I'm just happy to be with Potbelly.
You are happy to be
Yeah.
with Potbelly. Potbelly's trying to look after you. I didn't necessarily know that Potbelly would be this involved, but was written in such a way that he could be.
You still don't know at this point?
No, I know.
When you named him Potbelly and gave him that voice, I was like, this guy's a main character.
Okay,
This
anyway.
guy's in till the end. We are going to get this guy terribly killed
Yeah, he's gonna die.
12 episodes from now.
Potbelly, make your bets. Potbelly is not. This is the first time you've actually seen Potbelly. It's not that he hasn't been serious before. I mean, he was certainly frightened when the tower stuff was happening, but he's not speaking. He's got a very stern look on his voice, on his face, in a way that you haven't seen before. And he's kind of slowly moving into the encampment. He's kind of looking around, and I would say there are about a dozen trolls in there. So this is probably one of the more popular encampments that Potbelly was talking about. And
Really quickly.
yeah,
Hey, Potbelly.
yeah.
What can you tell me about Malik?
Well, we gotta keep moving. So I'll just give you the very very short. He's not nice. He claims to be knowledgeable, but I don't know if old Potbelly has verified that. So while I am taking you to him, I exercise some caution. Okay, all right. That's enough. You so the the dozen trolls, they're all kind of scattered around. There's some, like, crude, like, beds of grass that they've been laying on. There's a fire. Again, cooking rabbits. A lot of them, I would say probably about half of them, are either assembling a spear or they're sharpening the stone on the tip of the spear, getting ready to fight. They look very tense. However, Malik is making a big show of himself. He is standing completely naked. That's kind of the level of confidence that he's saying. And
I bet Jones would love this part.
Why?
what does it mean?
It's a callback to just 2 minutes ago. We were talking about, I bet this person would love this part.
Oh.
So you think
I wasn't
Jones would like?
listening.
Okay, all right.
You got me, Kyle.
I wasn't listening.
As long as we don't
Missed
make a Shaft callback right now.
Shaft.
Describe the shaft.
Is he getting short shafted? Oh, God.
We're making jokes about shafts before the show, and now that I'm thinking about it, it might have just shaped everything that's happened so
Is
far
there
in
a
this
mine
session.
shaft around or anything?
But anyway, him standing before you completely naked is him trying to exert some sort of dominance. He's crossed, his legs are very spread out.
He's a human?
No, he's a troll.
He's a troll, okay.
He's a troll. Malik the troll.
Okay.
They're all trolls so far.
They're all
Everybody's a
trolls.
troll.
Yes, they're all
Got it.
trolls. Yeah.
A nation of trolls.
Except for Patrick is not a troll.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
in the basement, though.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
with us.
In the basement.
He's part of the secretly enslaved race or something.
Anyway,
He's making a show of himself.
yes, Malik is making a show of himself. However, I was telling you before that the trolls trade with each other. And you can tell, just some background here, that, you know, with Potbelly, the feathers in his staff kind of express his personality. It seems like this is a race of people that are trying to find out how to express themselves. And the trading that they're doing, it is for practical reasons, but it's also for cultural reasons. They're trying to figure out what they like and how they want to show themselves. The only thing Malik is wearing, the reason why I'm telling you all of this, is a monocle. You don't know where he got it from,
Yes.
but he's wearing
Yes.
a monocle in his right eye.
Very cool.
And he's completely naked otherwise. He's the only troll that is completely naked. And you can see everything. And he speaks up. Now, so far the trolls that you... anyway, never mind. Doesn't need to be said. What are you presenting? Yes, you!
Is talking to you, Potbelly? Or me?
The creature on your back, I heard you had something to show me.
No, I like hobble off, Potbelly. I misplaced my arm and leg, and I was wondering if you could help me get it back.
Just ignored the question.
This is why we cannot interact with creatures who are non-trolls. You're so stupid that you lost your arm and leg? How did that even happen? That's not medically possible.
It's possible. Look at my stumps.
Yeah, I see your stumps. It doesn't explain how it happened. You weren't sleeping and suddenly they just popped up. I'm a doctor.
Oh.
You're a doctor?
Yeah, I'm a doctor.
Yeah.
Well,
how do you
I
not...
changed lives. People look up to me. Don't you look up to me. No one speaks up.
Well, I can do a fair bit of healing myself, but I can't grow back missing limbs.
You're trying to grow back some limbs?
No, I was wondering if you knew how to, or if you maybe could come up with a way to help. That's
funny. Just last week, I learned how to grow back limbs.
What?
It was something that I was kind of fiddling with a little bit. But, yeah, I just figured it out. Just, you know, I had to use some poor creatures, and I kept poking at them for a couple of months, and just, I was smart enough to figure out how to grow back limbs. Isn't that something?
Can you help me?
Of course I can help you.
All right, let's
You're
do
not
it.
that much different than the little critters I was working on. Let's just do it. How do you think this works?
When people need help, you help them.
No, as a doctor, it's my responsibility to make you prove your worth, that you are worthy of my intelligence and miraculous cures. So you're gonna have to show me something.
I reach into my pocket, throw out a dragon toe bone.
Oh, you've got that.
That's huge.
What is that? Some skunk bone? This is a disgrace.
It's a bone of a dragon.
Bone of a dragon. You know, my fellow trolls, they keep going on about this. I didn't see it.
Look at the bone.
I was out taking a piss in the woods. And I think these people are easily spooked. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, feel free.
I am also an expert of anatomy, and I can say through my monocled eye analysis that is easily a skunk bone.
No, it's a toe bone of a dragon.
You are getting more insulting by the minute.
So about that limb regrowth,
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
can you help me with that?
Yeah, I have a salve that I can apply to your stumps. In about 1 to 3 days, it'll be fixed.
Perfect.
Yeah, but you're going to need to give me a lot for that. Like, I'm restoring your life.
Well, what do you want? What do you need?
We need a lot of things.
What do you need?
Something that would give me some power, or an even, if you can imagine this, greater amount of status amongst my people. Because right now, we're a little divided, and I'm the only one smart enough to bring everybody together. And if I had a definitive way to prove that to people, that might be helpful. Do you need me to explain that again?
No, I got something for you.
He crosses his arms.
Take out my shield.
What is this?
This is a shield that has seen many battles. This is a very nice piece of equipment.
What makes it special?
It can block spear attacks. See, all your little friends got those spears. This'll stop one of those spears dead on.
Prove it.
All right,
Yes.
come on, give it a stab.
Got one leg.
Potbelly speaks up and he goes, "You're crippled. I don't think you can handle this.
I can stop that with one arm and one leg.
You're gonna take the full charge of a
Let's do it." So I get my shield. I'm like hopping, and I plant my foot in the ground. I've got my shield.
Malik raises a finger, and he goes, "Alwan, get up!" And Alwan gets up, and he goes, "Yes, master. You want me to hit the thing? All right." He takes a step back,
It's a boomhauer troll.
and he runs the spear right at your shield. Can I have you make a strength check?
You die.
There's another leg.
You are dead.
19.
19.
Nice.
Fantastic.
You are dead.
Is it, what kind of shield is it?
Just a basic.
Yeah, I don't think you ever upgraded
No,
the
we
shield.
literally have
That's
starter
why I'm
equipment.
giving it all away.
We all have starter equipment still.
It's a basic
Real D&D.
starter shield.
So, these spears are not super fancy, basically created from branches and stones. And Alwan launches with enough force that it pushes you back a little bit, but you manage to stand your ground even despite your missing limbs. And the spear snaps, and the front half starts spinning in the air before landing behind both of you,
Nice.
sticking out of the ground. And Malik speaks up and he goes, "Oh, damn, that, I knew it. Magical shield. You're some sort of sorcerer, which, through my intelligence, I can understand, of course, and I just wanted to test out the magic in my own magic-proof testing way. Obviously, this worked. You've proven that you are smart enough to be around me. This is sufficient. Now, please, as the person who is bequeathing this upon me, I need you to go put it by my bed." And he points to the only sort of tent kind of crafted from branches, and he points to the tent and asks you to put it inside.
Hey, Potbelly, mind carrying me over there?
Yeah, that wasn't magic, was it?
No.
Don't tell him that.
What? Shh. I'm just confused, so I just go put it over.
So Potbelly carries you over to the tent and kind of leans over so you can slide it in. Can you do so?
Yep.
What kind of stuff's he got?
He has a leather-bound journal.
Ooh.
Is that it? That's the only thing in there?
It was laws.
Well, there's also a small candle.
Written by
There's
Emperor
a candle,
Dread.
there's a bed, and there's this leather-bound journal. Let's just say other trolls have more than him, but he seems very proud of his monocle.
Cool. I pay no mind to the living quarters.
Sure, that's fine. All right.
I just kind of eyeball his bed, though, because I really want to go to sleep and just rest.
Sure.
And,
In a bed.
bed, yeah.
It is an
seen a
actual.
bed
So
before.
I would describe the other beds as being made of grass. This is an actual bed roll.
Oh,
Wow.
So
I
keep that in
like
mind.
a little bit of drool drips down as I stare at the bed and snap out of it.
Malik speaks up and he goes, Fine. You have proven that you can give me something worthy that will impress my fellow trolls and maybe heal the divide between us. Now, the salve that I'll be making for you, it's gonna be a yellow cream that I apply to your stubs. And I'm going to be making it from some bugs that are kind of hard to find. And it's going to take me a few days, okay? It's going to take me a little bit of time to do my wondrous medical miracles. And you're going to need to go away. You're going to need to go away while I make that. Give me 3 days.
Get out of here.
I want, since you gave me a nice shield, give me 3 days.
All right, I just have 2 things before I leave.
Yeah.
One, we're friends now, but I'm gonna need to stomp your foot.
We are not friends, and no, you don't.
See, from my culture,
Uh-huh.
when
Yeah.
people become friends or even business partners, or when some kind of transaction occurs as a sign of good faith, we stomp each other's feet. You can stomp mine, I'll stomp yours.
I was trying not to bring this into it. I really wanted to not do that, but I'm just a higher being than you are, and so the idea of your feet stomping on me, it would be like an elf stomping my foot. I just can't have that.
You don't like it? You don't like elves?
No, I don't like elves.
All right. Well, that kind of brings me to my next point. We parted ways with a couple of our friends back over at that windmill.
Okay.
Do you happen to know an alternate way? Maybe inside to where that leads, or we're trying to.
Inside? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Boy, I'm starting to think I made a deal with a crazy person.
No. Potbelly, why don't you tell him?
Hey, Pomper, I don't think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a good idea.
What? They can help us.
You think they can help you, this dumb naked troll?
He's this dumb naked troll's gonna grow my arm and leg back. This guy is powerful.
Pomper, I think he's taking advantage of you.
No. No way.
No way.
Potbelly lets out a long sigh. Malik, I know we thought that windmill was just a bunch of stone, but turns out there were some creatures that figured out how to get inside. It might be worth taking a look at. Now, one of my own is telling tall tales, but I got a lot more loyalty. Somebody like Potbelly here. I tell you what, we will investigate in the morning.
Okay.
But I have done so much work today that I think I'm going to take triple the portion that I normally get, and the rest of the camp will just have to deal with it, because I'm the doctor. I still need you to leave. Come back tomorrow. Show me this hole, and we'll see.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Is Teresa's bird around?
Yeah.
I signal up to the bird.
It caws.
Wink, wink.
The only thing
And
that's
I
weird about the familiar, and I'm totally cool with using it to scout, is I don't remember you telling me that the bird stayed outside the tower. The
I
familiar.
do.
Okay.
I
Mentioned
yeah,
it a
for
couple
sure.
of times.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I was just me on missing it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you brought
Yeah,
that up.
it's following Pomper.
Okay, great.
I just relay the all the information.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I
And
like
as
that
long as it's-
communication.
Yeah.
That is a smart thing, relaying that information. I think you do deserve a point of inspiration.
Point of inspiration.
Oh.
Sweet. Cool.
Sweet.
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 Nice.
Okay, so Potbelly kind of carries you out of the encampment, and he starts heading back to where he was posted out originally, where you
Okay.
kind of all met each other.
Oh,
Hey.
a little fire?
Yeah.
Is that kind of near the windmill too? Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
Cool.
close to the windmill.
Okay.
And you're good with that?
Yep.
Okay.
Might as well just go rest and wait for everyone else.
All right. Now would be the perfect time to cut back to the rest of our adventurers. So, we have Therese, Birdcough, and Villiand. They have rescued somebody who was in a cage for reasons unknown.
Not for reasons unknown. Just kidding. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was quoting you.
Now,
Uh,
this man is manic, as I described before. He tells you to get out. He tells you to leave. And he's basically, after learning about the rope, he wants to use that to climb up to get out of here. Whatever you guys are going to investigate, that's fine, but he wants to leave.
yeah.
So then my assumption of where we are right now is just kind of in the middle of the tunnel is this cage, and the
Right.
tunnel continues beyond the cage.
Correct.
And we had discussed maybe taking him back, right? And letting him out, or are we gonna take this dude with us?
I don't know. Let's RP it.
All right. Guys, you have to understand. I can feel it coming closer. If we don't move now, you're going to have a fight on your hands, and I don't know how capable you are. You got me out of that cage, but I'm just saying for your own safety, and especially mine, we get out of here.
We are very capable.
Oh, not me. I'm not really a fighter.
In fact, I think we are more likely to slay a monster than we are to climb a rope for over 1 hour.
An hour?
Or so. To me, it was like an hour, perhaps even more.
Oh.
It was a very long rope.
It's much easier to go down a rope than it is to go up.
True.
And you have all that armor on.
Yes.
Maybe you fight.
Yes, I will.
Oh, okay. I'll watch.
Show me a beast.
Listen, I know that you guys clearly have some sort of strength. I understand that. You healed me despite the fact that I was broken, beaten, and flayed.
Yes.
Okay, you got me out of that cage. I appreciate that. I know I'm not a great person. I know I've done a lot of awful things in my life, but I can't help you. So whatever powers you used to get me out of that cage, use them to hide me. Otherwise, it's going to be too late.
Okay. I make us all invisible. I can make 4 people invisible.
I'm going to go to the end of the tunnel, and I'm just going to wait there, okay? And you do whatever you need to do, and come back for me. But the name's Patrick, by the way.
Okay. Patrick, you're invisible right now. It won't last forever, so make sure you hide yourself, too.
Sure, just, I need some... It's here.
Patrick, run! Run, Patrick!
He starts turning around,
Yeah.
and then he looks back at you, specifically, Villiand.
Yeah.
And he goes, whatever you find in there, just know I'm deeply sorry. And he runs down the tunnel.
What a weird guy.
Yes, truly.
In the very, very, very dim light, 30 feet down the tunnel, you see a pair of glowing yellow eyes. Can I have all of you roll initiative?
Ooh, battle time.
Can it see us?
It can't see you, yeah.
We're invisible.
Oh, no, it's... Sorry, I forgot. That's on me. No, I don't believe this thing
Like
can see
season 2, dude.
invisibility.
Stepping it up with
Yes.
the creatures.
If they've got true sight, then we're really stepping it up with the
You're
creature.
doing Dragon Quest?
Just the tabletop battle theme.
Oh, okay.
I would really love a tabletop battle theme.
It would
No,
go for
I had-
4 straight episodes.
I had immediately forgotten about the invisibility. But so we're still going to roll initiative, but no, it can't see you.
Okay.
Monster Hunter, dude, mount it.
16.
19.
3.
3?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
3. My dexterity is low.
Okay.
My dexterity is low, so you know.
What is that? Is that actual?
Yes, that is actual.
Real song, bro.
By whom?
The Back Street
Oasis.
Boys.
Oh.
Sorry, Brad.
Damn.
I bailed
All
on
right.
the bit immediately.
Villian, what did you get?
My dexterity is low. Oh, 3. So
Okay.
you know.
Therese?
Go into a
19.
place near. This is battery. My battery is low.
16.
So it's not actual.
It's actual.
They don't say dexterity.
You're right. They say
Oasis does, though.
Oh, yeah. I remember that
does.
one.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Oasis got it.
And they sued each other.
Yeah, then they started fighting on stage.
Uh-huh. Because Noel Gallagher was like, we're Jesus.
No, because one wanted to be agility, and the other one wanted to be dexterity, and they couldn't come to agreement.
Yeah. It was for that big reunion tour that they were doing together.
Very important.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Therese,
Hi.
it is your turn.
Uh-oh.
The beast is growling.
The beast. Let's slay a beast.
The beast is growling. It is very difficult to discern the exact shape of this beast. but you can see its piercing yellow eyes, and you can see something waving behind it.
I do have dark vision. I don't know if that matters.
It does.
Vision.
Deep.
It is still difficult to see because the color of the beast is black, like the darkness surrounding it.
Nice.
But you can get a better idea of what is going on behind it. So the only really way to describe it is there are two tentacles sticking out of the neck of this beast. And the tentacles themselves, at the very tip of it, kind of fans out, and there are fangs on those tentacles. It also has a long serpent-like tail.
Oh boy.
Yowza.
Disgraced.
I'm definitely a little.
Upgraded.
Therese is definitely a little unsettled by this monster for sure. But since we're invisible and we have like the drop on it, and I don't know if it can like smell us or anything, I think I would probably just prepare an action that if it seems like it's going to notice us, I would do my trusty old Eldritch Blast through my staff.
Sure, absolutely. So you're preparing an action
Yeah.
for that to happen. Is there? So it's just like if it notices you, like if it somehow physically indicates that it spotted you,
Yeah.
you'll Eldritch Blast it.
Blast the hell out of it. And I'm going to aim. I'm double checking how many. I think with the staff I do 6 beams. What I remember?
Beams.
That's what it used to be, at
lights.
least.
Yeah, that's what it used to be.
Right. You have not used it in
What
this
are
new
these
world.
beams?
True, yeah. Very
Beams
true.
of light.
So I'm going to use the staff. I want to aim for its eyes and the tentacles.
Okay, great. I think that's very smart, using your cover to your advantage.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll mark down that prepared action.
Parrot.
Next, we have Bird Cough.
So you just blasted it? Sorry.
No,
I was looking at my
prepared
spells.
Overwatch.
Overwatch mode.
So we're invisible right now.
That's right.
Yeah.
But if we
Just
do an
wanna-
action, will we get out of invisibility, right?
Yes.
I just want to remind the viewers of the party's levels.
Yeah.
Yes. So Villiand is 10, and Bird Cough and Therese should be level 15.
5 levels is
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
in D&D.
Villiand gonna die.
I'm going to use...
He is unscared.
Dominate monster.
Yes, Brad.
You attempt to beguile a creature that you can see within range and must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the duration. If you or a creature that are friendly to you are fighting it, it has advantage on the saving throw. While a creature is charmed, you have a telepathic link with it. You can use the telepathic link to issue commands to the creature while you are conscious. No action required. Which it does. It's best to obey.
Dank.
Okay, so this is concentration. It lasts up to 1 hour. The range is 60 feet, which is totally fine. Here. So you are going to have to give it like specific commands, just so you know if you're successful.
Yeah.
And I need to know your spell save DC so I can roll against it.
16.
Excellent. Okay.
Is it verbal or is it he just do it with his? Does it have a V on there?
It does.
So it'll know you're there
Yeah.
if you don't succeed.
All right. It all depends on this roll. It fails.
Yes.
So you have 1 hour where you have a telepathic link with this creature.
It's good stuff, Brad.
That's
Very
very good.
dominated though. Gotta get that RP.
Hey. Listen to me.
And it works.
So before its mouth was open, it was bearing its own sharp white teeth. When you go, "Hey, listen to me," it just suddenly snaps up like this.
I'm about to blast it, and then I'm like, wait.
Cancel out Overwatch.
Yeah. Bird cough. Did it work?
Yeah. Look. I pet it. Like, oh.
It starts purring.
Oh.
See?
Oh.
All right. So that would mean that he's visible and we're still invisible.
Yeah, he's invisible. Hey, Go, kill your former masters.
It kind of cocks its head in confusion, and then just keeps purring it and nudges its nose against you.
Go kill your.
Show us a way out.
It starts walking the direction that Patrick ran.
Yeah, let's follow it. I'm just gonna follow it.
Okay.
Lead on, kitty.
So back the way we came.
Yeah.
We should warn Patrick.
I'll tell him not to. I'll make sure he doesn't kill Patrick.
Okay.
Hey, kitty. You see anyone else? Don't attack him till I say so.
Okay. So Birdcough is following the strange beast
Yeah.
that he has dominated.
Yeah.
That leaves Villiand and
Oh yeah, I'm
Therese.
following. Yeah.
Oh, you're going with the displaced beast as well?
Yeah, because
Okay.
the beast is taking us out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, but don't we want to see where the tunnel leads?
You can see. I'm bailing.
It's true. I'm here to attack evil. Yeah. I'm
Okay,
gonna
go
keep
ahead.
going deeper into the.
I'm gonna keep following the kitty.
Okay, so you're not following the beast.
Yeah, I gotta go deeper into this
Okay.
tunnel.
Birdcough, you go see if you can find a way out.
Okay.
We'll continue scouting ahead.
Okay. Bye.
Let us know if you find something.
How?
Come back to us.
No.
Yes.
No.
Please, Birdcough.
No, it's spooky down here. I want to get out.
When the beast hears your voice, Villian, it snarls at you.
Hey,
Wow.
It's okay, Kate, friend. It's okay.
Birdcough, if you find...
Rah!
Well, I switched to talking into your mind. Don't freak out. This is just easier.
Yeah, I know.
If you find Pomper, there'll be a bird nearby. Just tell the bird how you got out. Okay?
Okay.
Great.
Bye.
Bye. So yeah, we'll continue down the way we're going.
Okay. So, Therese and Villian, you go deeper in. Both of you are still invisible. Okay? You encounter several more cages along the way. Sometimes it's just one. Sometimes it's a clump of 3. Sometimes it's a clump of as big as 5. That's the most that you see. All of these cages smell like rotten flesh. Some of them are blood-stained. Some of them are just caked in a substance that is so rotted that it's just black. And it smells awful. It smells like excrement. And all of them are empty so far. However, as you continue walking down the tunnel, it widens into kind of a circular room. And then it kind of closes again. And there's nothing here except for spots of blood scattered throughout the room. And down the tunnel, it actually curves. So far, every tunnel that you've been going through has been straight. This one curves, and you can see a light coming from that tunnel. It's stronger than the faint torchlight that you've encountered periodically up to this point.
There's light up ahead, Villian.
How far is that light?
The light is probably about 60 feet away.
Around a corner.
Yeah.
Let us approach the light trees.
All right. We keep moving forward.
As you move forward, you hear a click. It's sharp and loud, but lasts only a half of a second. Just
From ahead of us?
from ahead of you. And the minute that you do that, you start hearing voices. Very loud and raucous. It sounds like a bunch of different types of voices, and they seem to be having a disagreement about something.
But we didn't hear them until right after the click.
Correct.
Strange. What was that click?
Fiends.
You sense fiends?
Yes. They must be fiends.
Well, they can't see us.
Let us move forward.
We keep moving forward to look around the corner.
As you get closer, the voices start becoming more distinct. And you hear a really sharp voice that goes, "No, no, no, it's my turn! It's my turn to have the good stock this time! For the last month you've given me just nothing but bad stock! Well, I can't take this to my people, they'll never accept it, I'll never get a good price for this! If you're gonna help out the gnolls, you need to cut us some slack every once in a while. I know we're the newest of the bunch, but you have to cut us some slack, this is no good!" And then another deeper voice speaks up and goes, "You know you haven't been contributing. You can't sit here and get anything other than scraps unless you bring more to the table. It's always been that way. You've joined knowing that, and now you're asking for more than you deserve."
Do we see them yet?
When you peek around the corner, you see 5 hooded figures that are bloodied and covered in dirt. And their hands and feet are bound, and they're kneeling down. And you see, dressed primarily in leather armor, however one figure is wearing full plate armor, you see 5 different figures, and they're all yelling at each other. You see a giant orc, or excuse me, not 5. You see a giant orc. You see a troll. You see a gnoll.
We don't know what gnolls are.
You don't know what gnolls are.
Oh, okay.
The way to describe that, yeah, it's basically harder,
World
but
of
I don't think they're
Warcraft
going to get that reference.
Sure.
It's imagine like in this world specifically.
Oh, I was
and
like,
in other
ogre's an orc.
references, yeah. The gnoll is, imagine like a hyena that's standing up, sort of like a cross between a man and a hyena.
Great.
And you also see something that I am purposely not going to name. The gnoll I'm totally happy to drop.
Mm-hmm.
But this one has very pointed ears that bend back, kind of like an elf, but they bend back farther, and pink skin.
Yeah, we heard of these.
Also has long fingers like a troll. He's the only one that isn't speaking. So I initially said there was 5. There's only 4.
Okay.
Which one is in full plate armor?
The orc.
What is the weird ears one wearing?
So both the gnoll and the troll are wearing leather armor. The gnoll is just wearing regular leather armor. The troll is wearing studded leather armor and a studded leather cap.
Okay.
However, the pink-skinned creature is wearing black leather armor and intentionally seems to be separating himself from the others. And in fact, as he's listening to the conversation, you notice that he rolls his eyes.
And all of these people are male?
All of these people are male. That you can perceive at this time.
Sure.
Yeah.
And are all the hooded figures on, like, kneeling on the ground or whatever, like, human-sized?
No, they're not. So there are 5 figures on the ground. One of them is about human size. One of them looks to be an elf. One a dwarf. One a halfling. There are 2 humans, an elf, a halfling, and a dwarf.
Okay.
They're just talking about their stock, just disagreeing about stock this whole time?
Yes.
Okay.
Valiant, I think they're trading these people.
They are fiends indeed.
It seems that way. What do you... I've never seen creatures like the 2 on the right. That dog man and the strange pink one.
The pink-skinned creature does speak up.
Oh.
My brothers, You are doing exactly what we set out not to do. You're squabbling just like them. As you know, in disagreements like this, I will divide up the stock. And this time, because you're all being such intolerable pests about it, they're all mine. I brought them here. Some of you helped. But this whole thing has just really upset me. And I'm taking all of them home with me. And if you'd like to disagree, well, I could just kill you.
And they don't speak up?
They don't speak up. Everybody falls silent.
I would like to disagree.
Oh my god, dude. This is the villains, dude. They're gonna kill you. You're level 10.
I love this. I love this so much.
I disagree.
I would like to disagree.
So none of them can see you,
Yeah.
but all of them immediately pull out their individual weapons.
What do they each have?
The pink-skinned creature has 2 daggers that it wields, 2 curved daggers that look like they're made from like glowing blue steel. The troll has a giant mace. The orc has a giant hammer. And the gnoll has a flail.
Good. Good.
Flail.
I've got 1 spell slot.
These people all seem pretty used to combat. Obviously, that's different than what you would expect from the trolls that you've encountered so far. They don't seem nearly as battle-ready as this one. And they all kind of form a diamond formation with the pink-skinned creature in the back, the gnoll and the troll on opposite. So you have the pink-skinned creature in the back, you have the gnoll here, you have the troll here, and then up front you have the orc.
They're well
Who's
coordinated.
just holding a hammer.
Yeah.
We have your beast.
Oh. I was just giving that thing a trial run. It seems we've been interrupted, boys, from somebody casting magic. Such cowardly sorts. But I can sense they're not particularly strong.
How closely are they standing to each other?
They're probably in the equally 7 feet apart.
7 feet apart from each other?
Yeah, the only difference would be that, so it's like 7 feet, and then 7 feet, and then like 5 feet across from the 2.
Cool.
Radical.
Uh,
Oh my god.
okay. I want to cast Demiplane with the door right beneath the pink-skinned creature. So it's a door large enough to allow a medium creature through it. I'm going to start it open on the floor right below it, and he'll fall into a 30-foot by 30-foot room on a demiplane of my creation. And then I'll shut the door and he'll just be there. This is on page 231.
This is so good.
Snap his fingers and come out.
But then we can never use it again, right?
No, I can
When
use it
open-
every rest.
But like, won't he like come out?
No, the
Unless he can
door.
climb 30 feet.
The door. When the spell ends, the door disappears, and any creatures or object inside the demiplane remain trapped there, as the door also disappears from their side. But I think I can end it when I want and shut the door.
Yeah.
And then each time you cast this spell, you can create a new demiplane,
Oh.
or have the shadow door connect to a demiplane I previously created. Additionally, if you know the creature and contents of the demiplane created by the casting of this spell by another creature, you can have a shadow door connect to their demiplane instead.
Sick.
So I just make a room and
Demiplanes are
trap him
really
there
cool.
forever.
Wow. Whoa. Did you learn that recently?
I love that you can make a new one. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Could use that in that Dragon Lord fight.
Yeah.
So
I think you just broke the game, dude.
No, I was just gonna say that the door itself is just wide enough for one creature.
I'm only putting it under him.
Okay,
Yeah.
Pinky.
Because I want. I mean, if I could, I'd take them all. But yeah, I can only fit the one.
sure.
So
So
I'm taking their leader.
what I'm going to do is the daggers that this pink-skinned creature has are special and fits his character. I am going to.
Daggers.
I am going to.
Real bad.
I
Real bad.
am going to make a dexterity check to see if he can do what he is going to do in time. If he fails, he will be trapped in this other dimension. And the balance of power will change substantially. What is your spell save DC? That's what I want to roll against.
18.
Okay.
But this is weird because this spell just apparently just happens.
Yeah,
It's his dex throw.
Yeah.
But no, I get it because he could like stop himself on the sides or whatever.
Okay. I rolled a 19.
Oh, god damn it!
But
Sorry, I did
at
mix
the
up.
very least, I know that this spell does not have a spell save DC. I know that it doesn't, that it just happens. But
But it makes sense. It opens a door. He would be falling.
Yeah.
It's gravity.
you're right.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But also the daggers emit a bright flash of light. You're not blinded,
Warp daggers.
but this happens immediately. And in the blink of an eye, the pink-skinned creature appears in the center of the diamond formation, and he dusts himself off, and he whispered, "You're really going to have to do better than that."
Door's still open.
The door's
right?
still open, so
Okay.
I say into your mind, I say, we need to get them all through that door.
Easy. Easy.
That is totally if Villiand wants to use magic or physical force to push them through the door, that could still totally happen.
Holy light.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are getting involved in combat, however.
Okay, I'm visible now too.
Yeah. And we will have to pick this up. I don't want to start combat and then
Oh,
immediately
sure,
end
sure.
it,
Okay.
because this will be an involved fight.
Yeah.
This is just one of those moments, just because we're so early in the season. Like, this was setting up a much larger thing that I was not anticipating, this sort of engagement, and so this is kind of exciting and fun.
We're just gonna
and
die.
could literally just change everything. So we'll have to see. But because this is a big
what did you
fight,
say?
I would like to disagree.
because this is a big fight,
So good.
we will say this for next time. And there is unresolved business that I would like to get to with bird cough. So bird cough, you are following your dominated monster.
Yeah,
your
I want to
dominated
use another
beast.
ability too.
Okay.
I want to use speak with animals.
Okay.
You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
What a combo.
The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about nearby locations and monsters, including whatever they can perceive or have perceived within the past day. You might be able to persuade a beast to perform a small favor for you at the DM's discretion.
Sure. Oh, this is so good. Okay.
Level
So this is for
15
10 minutes. You can,
just
you
10
can
minutes I
talk
can
to-
talk to it.
Okay. There's one more thing I want to check
Sure.
on that.
Do you play music for all your spells as a bard, or is it just particular ones?
Yeah, I think I do. It doesn't have to be playing something necessarily. He might just make a sound.
Okay.
Bop, bop, bop.
Strum the thing
Okay.
or whatever.
Bop, 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 bop.
Bah, bah, bah.
So you cast the spell.
Yeah.
Bah.
It does not initiate any sort of conversation.
Whoa.
That's okay.
No, it's not okay.
Well, you could initiate.
Yeah, I could start.
Oh,
it.
God.
Yeah.
And see if it responds to me.
Sure,
anything
sure.
like that. What's your deal?
My master,
Yeah.
I serve you, but I was created by another for justice.
You want to be free?
I want to be free. Well,
I can make you free.
I'm going to be free in 1 minute or another, you see, Master, because you told me to get you out of here, and that requires me to sacrifice myself.
Why would you die?
Because I'm the key. The
The key to
defender. And the key to this place.
Wait.
Where justice occurs.
Wait, what happens if you leave, though? Do you just blow up or something?
Oh, you will see. It is a wonderful spectacle. I enjoy being the key.
Can you just tell me? Because otherwise I'm just going to leave you back.
I feel compelled to do so, Master. My body disintegrates in a bright blue flame, and all that's left is my bones.
Will it hurt me?
No, it
okay.
will not hurt you. I just wait for my other master to come and reform me.
What if I, let's say if you blow up and I hide your body parts, can you still come back?
If you were to take my bones and move them too far away, I could not return.
Oh, okay.
But please don't do. I enjoy being alive.
Well, I like you being alive too, but I'm afraid you're going to turn on me soon.
That
don't
may
want
be.
that.
I'm surprised I like you so much.
I know, but I know. But, you know,
Maybe.
friendships don't last forever.
I seem to be unable to resist this line of reasoning.
For now, yes.
For now.
I feel like you're dangerous, though. You hurt many people, probably.
Yes, I was built to hurt people.
Okay, I don't want that. You're gonna have to die. I'm sorry. I like you, but you're dangerous.
You reach the end of the path where you first started, and the beast goes, I guess this is it for me. This has been both very comfortable and frightfully uncomfortable.
Yeah, just like life.
Yeah. I'm going to disappear now. I never caught your name, but...
Oh, it's a bird cough.
And it lets out a loud howl.
Hey, keep it down.
And its tentacles and tail goes rigid along with the entirety of its body. And its tentacles are just sticking straight up, and it lets out a large howl, and there's a ripple that happens. It seems to be influenced by the howl. It's taking all the energy of this beast to do it, and it's traveling up to the top of the tower.
Bye.
The beast, it's not like it melts. It's like this blue flame starting in its face starts like just peeling off its skin. There are no remnants of this skin that fall on the ground. It just sort of happens until, as it described, there is nothing but the bones of this creature left over.
Take some of its bones. No, I can't let him have all the bones. I'm gonna take all of it.
Take the skull, dude.
Yeah, I can take his skull, yeah.
Okay.
Just put it over your back. Just a big old monster skull.
So you have the skull of the beast in your possession.
Yeah.
Where do you choose to go now?
So I'm at the top of the tower?
You're not at the top of the tower. You're at the bottom of the rope. You could climb up the rope and go to the top, but you're not at the top currently.
I just want to leave.
Okay,
Just
so
wanna
you
get the hell out of
climb?
there.
Okay.
And Patrick's still there, right?
Yeah. I don't know, I haven't seen him yet.
He'd be visible now.
Patrick is not visible currently, but that's not the end. So you climb up the rope, intending to leave. And when you get up to the top, you notice that there is a wide hole for you to go.
Oh.
The stone has basically moved to create a space for you to simply climb up the top of the rope and move out.
Okay.
When you get up to the top, you notice Patrick there, sitting on the grass, just gasping. And he goes, It's good to see you. It's just that you and that thing were walking toward me, and I got really scared, and I climbed up the rope, and the door was open, and so I left. Don't be mad. Don't sick that thing on me, please. I just wanted to get out. I'm scared for my life.
Oh, it's okay. It's dead now. Look, I just showed its skull to him.
You killed it?
Yeah. Well, it killed itself.
I will do whatever you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just don't hurt me, okay?
I'm not gonna hurt you.
Join the circus.
Maybe you could help.
The tower closes behind you. In fact, the minute that you walk out of it, it closes behind
Is
you.
there like plants or anything around it, or is it just all?
It basically the tower, kind of like before, where you guys split it open. It's now reforming into the solid state that it was in before. Of course, it's not just like, oh, you turn around, it's formed. You would notice this. So if you want to try to stop it, you absolutely can.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so the tower shuts behind you. You have the skull of the beast and Patrick sitting in front of you. We have a lot to deal with next session. Please look forward to it next Wednesday. Thanks, everybody.